Hi, welcome to my first YouTube video. This channel I am creating to help those of you who are ready to heal the trauma of Mormon faith crisis and move on with your life. And I have a list of video topics that I'm going to be covering here today, and so I thought, which one should I start with? And as I went over my list, the one that I need to do, the one that I'm going to do, the one I don't want to do today is the one I'm just going to do. And that the reason I'm resisting doing it is because it has to do with me. And when you raise 5 children in the church, it's likely not all of them are going to leave just because you leave. So you're going to have some that are in and some that are leaving. And so you get to play with that dynamic. And a lot of my coaching that I do has to do with that. So I have 2 daughters that are still active in the church, and today one of them is going to be proposed to at Disneyland in front of the castle. And just before they left to go to California, her cute little boyfriend came in. I'm sitting there in my pajamas, and he comes back in and he has this nervous smile on, and he tells me that he's going to propose to her, and I was like so excited. He's such a delightful boy. I just love him. I'm so excited he's going to be a part of my family. He's so good with my daughter. They're such a cute couple. And one of the things that I love about this young man is that you can tell in his heart that he always wants to do the right thing and the good thing, and that has a lot of integrity. And I can just sense it in him, and I love that about him. He was raised with that sense of integrity. And so I know since he was a little boy that he's been taught that the only place and the right place to get married is in the temple and the house of the Lord, and that's what the Lord wants for you to do, is to take your beautiful bride into the house of the Lord. To be married and sealed for time and all eternity, and that anything less than that is going to just not be okay. And so they are planning on being married in the temple, and that means I don't get to be there at the ceremony, and that hurts. It hurts a lot. And my job is to make this a beautiful day for her. And I will do everything in my power to make sure that that day is wonderful, and that it's about her and about him and about their marriage and about supporting their new family as it's going out. And I can't make it about me, because it's not about me. But that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt that you're not going to be there for your daughter's wedding, and that you don't get someone else is going to be smoothing out the wrinkles of her dress and making it look beautiful on the floor. She kneels before the altar across from her eternal companion. Someone else is going to be drying her tears. Someone else will be prepping her curls and fixing her veil. And someone else will be sitting next to her where I should be sitting, because I'm her mom, and it hurts. But you know what? I teach how to heal and move on from trauma and faith crisis. But the problem is sometimes you have things that come up again. It's like another wave that hits you like a 2x4. And just when you think you're done, something else comes. And so my challenge is I get to put all the things in my book and all the things that I do with my coaching, I get to put them to the test. And this is where the rubber meets the road. And so I get to forgive. I get to have a graceful grieving. And I get to nurture my emotions and take care of my emotions so that I can be there in support for her. And it doesn't mean that I don't have anger against a policy that divides families during a very sacred day of their life. It's just a policy that could easily be changed. I don't think that the couple should have to choose between their family members being there or being married in the temple. And it breaks my heart that I'm going to be standing outside the temple while all the worthy people are going to be inside, and they get the privilege to see my daughter get married, and it hurts. And so I get to practice all of the things that I teach in my book. And I feel lucky that I have those tools. But the fact that it's like coming up today, because this is the day that they get engaged, I just want you to know what it feels like. If you're in the church and you're watching this video, it hurts. It hurts a lot. And I don't think that I realized that when I was in the church, how cruel it is for the mother and the father of the bride or the groom to not be there on this time. And it hurts. And so I'm sitting here with you. If you're going through this, or if you've experienced it, or it's kicking up some other past trauma for you, it's going to be okay. You're not the only one. There are people that understand, and we will support you. It's interesting that this is the week that my brand new book came out. It's called A Peculiar Transition, Healing the Trauma of Mormon Faith Crisis. And then I get whacked with another traumatic situation that I feel I will be able to get over with. But you can actually order my book on Amazon right now for a pre-order. It hit #1 bestseller last week for pre-orders in its genre. And I'm pretty excited about that. It tells me that you're ready for healing, that we're all ready for healing. We're ready to move on. And so if you look at all the information below this video, you'll be able to find a link to that book. You can also, if you'd like to follow my channel, I'll be doing a lot more videos. And if you want to get notified every time I do a video, you just click on the little bell for notifications. And if you are struggling with the trauma faith crisis and you're ready to move on, I would love to have you follow me. And to contact me, you can also email me, and all the email information is below. I'm here to help solve the problem and find solutions to the emotional and the spiritual and the psychological trauma that happens when one decides to move on beyond a patriarchal, authoritarian, fundamentalist, black and white, institutional thinking. And it's a big shift. For us Mormons, it's a peculiar shift. So watch for more videos. They're coming. Bye.